Hello again there, YouTube fans. It's the Creepy Doll Man here. I'm back with an all-new episode. It is November the 7th, 2017. Time is 7:57 p.m. Okay. The scariest thing is when the Creepy Doll Man says he can't predict if they'll keep growing. Well, if I tell you this was a dream, you wouldn't believe me. But I can tell you this is not a dream. And also, this is not an optical illusion. So let me show you that they're real. As you can see, if I touch them and move their arms or their body parts, then you know they're not fake. So what does that mean? They do exist in his very bedroom in the Creepy Doll Man's domain. Okay, number 73, number 74, and little number 75. And what happened is, this is what happened. They came today, early this morning. Probably, I would say, before 10. Now, I got up early to do something early, but that was differently. I had to do something early, and my mom let me go outside. What happened was I checked, and what I found was a lot of stuffed animals, and then I found 4 dolls. Only took 3 out of 4 of them. I picked these 3 particular for a reason, because they were larger. I didn't take anything smaller than that, because she's small enough, and the other one's much more smaller than that. But you know, I picked at least 4 of them out of the set that I divide before I took the 3 that I want out of those 4 by dividing the 4 and looking at them first, and then I took the main 3 that I want. Now, who brought these was Jerry, and he was doing junking today. He found them on his junk run. Now, I think he was scrapping metal again. He's doing it because he has no money. He does have a job sometimes if he can keep a job, but, you know, jobs today are kind of scary. People today say there's a lot of jobs out there. I mean, I don't believe that in the city of Louisville one damn bit, so they're full of crap. So they tell you there's a lot of jobs out there. I don't see a lot of them out there. If they do, they don't pay decent money. And today, $10 an hour, nobody wants to work for that. They want to work for more like $15 to maybe $30 an hour. I mean, it's crazy. Nobody can live off $10 an hour in this ordeal city, because this city is a little bit too pricey here. Well, let's go back to topic. So, I'm going to have to mention this. Since November the 3rd, November the 5th, and November the 7th, I counted total up of all these together. There are 8 dolls total in my set. What does that mean? They have multiplied in less than 3 days apart. About probably 3 days, but in between 3 days. So, they have multiplied. Number 1. What are their names? Well, I can't tell you. Let's let fate decide this by rolling the dice. By doing our only ordeal that we can to decide their name and their fate. Is by doing Communicating with Our Spirit Friends Part 5 and Part 6. And maybe Part 7. So I've leaked that out. And it's not going to be a rumor. This is from the Creepy Doll Man himself. This may not be a double episode. So what does that mean? It may be a triple episode. So yes, Creepy Doll Man is going to be working even harder to release 3 episodes back to back. They may not all be at the same day. They might be released, you know, the very next day if I don't get them on in time. Because Creepy Doll Man don't have no internet, so it makes it kind of slow for him to download all these. So keep your eyes out for that. And the real question that everyone's on their minds, on the YouTube fans and the non-YouTube fans, will Creepy Ghost Hunter Jr. return to do this episode with the Creepy Doll Man? And this crossover event doing Communicating with Our Spirit Friends Part 5, Part 6, and Part 7. Just have to wait and see. Now, if he doesn't come soon, they may multiply again, and I'm afraid what the number will be next. Well, we know it'll be another 3, maybe, or another 4, who knows. but it's gotten kind of scary. And then after that, if they keep growing at this rate, the creepy doll man's going to lose a head count. And if that happens, I have to recalculate and recount them down the road if they get too big. Also, I wanted to mention this. I didn't mention it in the last videos. I wanted to bring this up. Now, everyone wants to know whose voice is behind the voice besides just the creepy doll man talking to me. A lot of people, the fans and the non-fans want to know who is the main voice that was behind the video of, the opener deal for the Creepy Doll Man's Real Reality Challenge. Talking before the Creepy Doll Man come in. Well, personally, I haven't said this to no one, but I'm going to bring it up now. That is actually the Creepy Doll Man himself doing the other voice. Now, I have thrown my voice to sound like the character from, GI Joe. So I've been doing the Cobra Commander voice. So we got to show some love and respect to the late Chris, who played the character. And if you don't know who Chris is, he's the guy who played the original GI Joe series as the Cobra Commander's voice, and also he did Starscream for the Transformers cartoon series in the early 80s. So if you don't know that, then you don't know your cartoons. And I can give you a little sample right now if you're a big die-hard GI Joe fan, so I'll do it for the fans, and just hopefully it don't take a total on my throat trying to do it. I'll try it for the fans only.
Okay, now, you two fans. You didn't listen to do the Creepy Doll Man's Real Reality Challenge. Well, do it for the Creepy Doll Man.
There you have it. That was the Creepy Doll Man doing the Cobra Commander's 1980s cartoon voice. For all you die-hard G.I. Joe fans out there. I got another ordeal to say before I go. Watch for a midnight special for November the 8th of 2017 that the Creepy Doll Man will deliver a special message to honor our veterans for Veterans Day who died in both men and women who died for this country and who served this country, and the ones that are alive today. Watch for that episode running at midnight. I'm going to release it at midnight, and I will be with one of my haunted dolls to show some respect and love for our favorite troops out there, no matter if they are in the Army, the Marines, or in the Navy, or any other part of the military. So I'll be sending it out pretty soon. Exactly at midnight. What's going to happen after that, after it's recorded, it may not get released to the very next day on November the 8th. So it'll still be on there on time. It'll be probably sent out probably sometime late in the afternoon. But watch for that to happen. I'm going to I'll send all the veterans out there an early Veterans Day salute. And keep your eyes out for new episodes to come. And please subscribe to the Creepy Doll Man today for further new episodes. And please check out my old videos, as always, is my new. And to this, he says to the YouTube fans and his non-YouTube fans, goodbye, and God bless you all.